What I have here is a 1999 KTM LC4 640 Enduro. This is the first one I've ever owned. I've owned a number of KTMs. In fact, I also have a KTM 525 EXC, an 07, which is a damn good bike. But I've heard about these LC4s and how their power, and I came across this one. It was a runner, and it was not, how do I say, it was cosmetically challenged. As you can tell, there's aftermarket plastics on it, except for the gas tank. The gas tank's an oversized gas tank, which I think is pretty cool. But the bike came with plastics that somebody tried to paint. I think I'd rather have scratch plastics than painted plastics. But if you're going to try to paint it, I think you probably need to know how to paint plastic, and maybe don't use a paintbrush, because that sure as hell looked like what it was. Anyway, I put on some aftermarket plastics, took it out, and it is a pretty powerful little motorcycle. Fun to ride, a lot of power, thumper. I don't know if I'd go cross country on it, but for going up to the mountains, going up and down forest trails, it'd be pretty cool. Did have aftermarket pipe on it. It also had some good tires on it, so all in all, it was pretty good shape. Let me see if I can get you a look at what that paint job did, because they did it on the gas tank too. I don't know if you can see that, but right through there's a lot of orange peel, even though it's black. And you can see where they just did overspray all over everything. Not only were they unable to paint plastic effectively, they were damn lazy in the way they painted it. Didn't take anything off and just started spraying. And you can even see some overspray on the exhaust pipe. Anyway, it just kills me. Some people get really lazy and they don't take care of their stuff. But it is, like I said, a good little bike. It's almost there. Well, actually, it is pretty there. I've got it where I want it. And let me go and see if I can start it and go for a little ride. Watch. Here, it's pretty good little bike. Has a lot of power. Funny thing is, years back I was riding a Harley and I hit some gravel and I low-sided it, and that stays in your mind. I'm riding up and down these streets on these dual sports, and they got dual sport tires. They're good bikes. There's no way that they're going to low side, even if there's a little bit of gravel. But I just kind of remember that, so I kind of take doing U-turns slow. Maybe we're supposed to be like that. Just remember the things that we do that are wrong or that are bad. There are a number of these out there. They're not as plentiful as there once was. I think people are just letting them sit. Maybe they're parting them out. If you can find one, I would recommend at least trying to see if you can cop a ride if it's your friend's bike and just get a feel. I rode this out to a place outside of town. It's probably about 15 miles away. I did our loop, and I was going 65 miles an hour. No problem at all. It pulled hard, but these especially, I was told that they do vibrate, and this one does. And it's been a long time since my butt went numb. The last time that happened was on an old shovelhead Harley when I was driving cross country. But you know, that's the thing with bikes. They all have their own personalities. They have their own characters. Go out there and see how many characters you can be. Appreciate it, and you guys take care.